I decided to try to start explaining what's happening in the country with the immigration laws and rules, because they change every day. Back under Obama, for example, we had a specific set of rules. I'm not saying they were good, because they were not in most parts, but at least we had a set of rules that were there at least for a year straight, and we knew what reality we operate under. But unfortunately, it's not the case anymore. So what happens under Trump is that he doesn't change the law. He cannot change the law. He is not the Congress. But he tries to change laws by the rules that come from the Attorney General in the memos. And what happens after that, immediately all the nonprofits, big legal organizations, ACLU and such, they file lawsuits, class actions, and they try to reverse that. Then the government files appeal on their lawsuit if it was decided in their favor, and then they file another appeal, and then they go to the Supreme Court, and it takes forever, and we live in a limbo and a slightly schizophrenic state of being, because every day we have a different set of rules. For example, back under Obama, what was happening is that if you entered without inspection to the United States and they caught you at the border after you entered without inspection, you were eligible for bond. And then if you arrived at the border and asked for asylum, the judge could not give you a bond. ICE could have released you on parole, but judge could not have given you a bond. However, recently he changed. There was a bunch of lawsuits filed, and it ended up that the people who asked for asylum at the border, they actually had to have a bond hearing before a judge within 7 days, and the burden of proof was supposed to be not on the respondent to prove that he's not a flight risk, but on the government to prove that he is a flight risk, which makes it easier for the defense to get a person out on a bond. However, as of yesterday, there was a new injunction by the courts saying that no, they cannot have a bond. So right now, if you arrive at the border and ask for asylum at the border, judge does not have jurisdiction to give you a bond. However, ICE always has jurisdiction to release you on parole, but they never do, pretty much. And as of today or yesterday, I'm not sure when it happened, either yesterday or today, there is a new rule that if you entered without inspection by the memo of the Attorney General, you are not eligible for a bond. I'm sure there will be lawsuits filed immediately today, tomorrow, this week, and there will be a preliminary injunction, which means that they're going to allow people to have bonds while the case is on consideration, and then who knows what happens, and then appeals, and so on. So the basic idea is, as of today, if you are a recent arrival at the border with the United States, you are not eligible for bond in no shape or form. It doesn't matter how you entered. It doesn't matter if you presented yourself at the border and asked for asylum, or you just try to sneak in. It doesn't matter, not eligible. Tomorrow, it all can change,